Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Dating Right.
You ran loose. You had multiple dudes. You had a dude to take you out to eat, a dude that was good at sex, a dude you can call when you wanted company. She laughing because she knows it's true.
Correct.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So when a man reaches his peak, y'all like to go, oh, he's still immature. No, he's now at his peak. Y'all peaked at two different times. But the difference is what you like from him, status, money, resources, and power.
Which takes a tremendous amount of time and effort to accumulate.
He can have forever, but you can't be young forever.
She stopped laughing after that, took that smile right off her face, because she do know she's not gonna be young forever, and she's starting to see the effects of that even now. The look on her face was priceless.
Please tell me if I'm in the wrong here, right? Because I went on a date with this girl, and apparently what I did at the end of the date was enough to ruin the entire night for her and have her never talk to me again, right? But it seemed like a overreaction, okay? A few weeks ago, I took this girl out to dinner, right? It was our first date, and I booked us a reservation at a really nice place. I just had some success in my work. I had made a little bit of money. I wanted to go to a nice dinner, and I thought I might as well bring this beautiful girl with me, right? So I booked the reservation, and I'm not even thinking about the price of the bill. I don't really care. But I should have, because this girl took full advantage of me. I pick her up, I drive her to the restaurant, I valet my car, I'm feeling good, the conversation is flowing, she's looking amazing.
Bro, why'd you pick such a fancy-ass restaurant for the first date? Just go to some Outback or, 2 for $20 Chili's.
Everything is fantastic, right? But when we sat down to order our food, that's when everything changed, right? Because we sit down initially, I get us a bottle of wine, a pretty nice bottle. We're drinking, we're talking, and we're discussing what we're gonna order for dinner, right? And I'm thinking the bolognese, $35 entree, maybe we'll get the arancini as an appetizer. And she's like, I'll probably do the same. The pasta sounds good, right? But she was lying to my face, right? Because 5 minutes later, when the waiter comes up to take our order, I'm blown away at what she decides to get. I put my order in the arancini and the bolognese, right? I'm looking at her, what are you gonna get, right? She looks at the menu, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna do the surf and turf, right? The steak and the lobster. And why don't we do the caviar specialty on the side, which is only an additional $85, right? She orders this, looks at the waiter, she goes, thank you so much. The waiter's trying to take my menu. I go, hold on, I need that for a second. Actually, I look at the menu. She just ordered a $220 entree at this dinner. That was more than the entire bill of I got and the bottle of wine combined.
Oh, she's
Jeez.
bold. I can see my face now if she would have said surf and turf plus caviar. This would have been the perfect time to let the waiter know who's taking this order. There will be 2 separate checks.
But that wasn't even the worst part of the dinner, right? Because I pushed it to the back of my mind. I had just made money. I got...
Bro, just because you made money and you got the money, shouldn't be just burning money like that. Stop it. Get some help.
myself into this by booking us a reservation at this really nice restaurant, okay? But when the food comes...
You did. I admit you screwed yourself. You played yourself on this one.
And we start eating, okay? And she takes 3 bites of her surf and turf and has a little scoop of caviar and then tells me that she's full and the whole entire dish is sitting in front of her untouched, essentially. I'm a little bit upset. We could have split this at the very least, right? Why did you curveball at the very last moment and order the most expensive thing on the menu to not even eat it, right? But I'm thinking in the back of my mind, it's all good. If she doesn't finish this, I'm gonna throw it in a leftover box and have it for dinner the next night or when I get home. Like, it's not that bad. I still have all this grub.
Well, she wanted it to take it to her Chad Root or, Ray Ray Pookie that's at the house that's dicking her down. That's why she needs the leftovers.
But that's not where her head was at.
No.
Right? Because I finished my food entirely, right? And the waiter comes up to clear the plates, and he starts to grab her. She's like, oh, you all done? You all done? She's like, yeah, all finished, right? He's grabbing everything. The full surf and turf, the caviar, they're about to go grub the kitchen after he takes it, right? And so I'm like, oh, hold on. I think we can take this to go. I'll get some leftover boxes. We can just take it to go. I'm like, I don't mind taking it. It's all good. She looks up at me, this girl I'm on a date with, like I just killed somebody. Like I legitimately just murdered someone at the table next to us. She goes, you're gonna take these to go? You wanna eat leftovers? She's like holding back throw up as she says it. Yeah, you just ordered a $220 entree. I'm gonna take, what do you mean I'm gonna eat leftovers? She's like, I wouldn't.
It's a high-end restaurant. Leftovers are still gonna be pretty good, I assume.
Never eat leftovers. Food is not good the next day. Like, that's insane. If you're gonna take that, I'm gonna take myself home. If I take the leftovers from the $220 entree that you ordered on my bill and you did not touch, you're gonna leave? Please, I don't wanna drive you home. So I get the leftovers, I'm like, all right, good, nice to meet you, have a good night, I will see you never. And that's exactly what happened. Because she refused to get in my car, I offered to drive her home, nothing. She called the Uber and went home, and that was the last I heard from her. I took her to a nice dinner, she ordered the most expensive thing on the menu, and what didn't get me a second date was because I took the food home for leftovers?
Why did you want a second date anyways, brother? You clearly saw she used and abused you.
What is this world we live in? I'm glad that this happened because I dodged it.
Now, I do like the fact that this man was honest and said that he knew this restaurant was a bit fancy. He made a bit of money that month. He wanted to go splurge. Cool, because I have been in that situation myself. And what helped me through a situation like this, where when a woman ordered the most expensive thing on the menu, I would simply make it my business to call her out about it. I'll be like, oh, you got the most expensive thing on the menu? They'd be like, oh yeah. And you just sit there and listen to whatever bull crap excuse that she come up with. But most importantly, you are listening for her to say something like, yes, it is expensive. I will pay for my meal and we can just split the check. Because that's just to see if she got any type of manners or she's actually a decent person.
I always tell you guys, I order. Almost every single date, if I go to a decent restaurant, especially if it's a fancy restaurant, I order everything. You do not get to order. I order the entree, I order everything, the appetizers and stuff, and I split everything. I family style everything because that's how I am. Even if I'm on a date or not, I do the same thing with my buddies. Unless we're going to specific places where they order their own food. If we're going to the places I like to go to all the time, no, I just order because they know what I order and they know that whatever I order is going to be good. So most people are okay with me ordering everything. I've never had a girl order the most expensive thing because I've never had a girl like order her own food.
Because who would be that shameless to do that on a first date with a man you just met? And then she had the galls to complain about him taking the leftovers that she didn't eat. This man was not wrong for walking away from this woman.
Shake that shit, don't stop her beating.
You got a boyfriend or something?
Okay, that's enough. No, that's enough. You need to leave her be.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
I'm just asking for a number.
No. If she's not giving it to you. If she's giving it to you.
Was I talking to you?
I don't care. You need to leave her be.
You know, you need my own business.
I don't care.
You need my own
I
business.
don't care.
You need my own business.
Go.
I wasn't talking to you. Get out my face.
You need to leave her be.
Nah, I wasn't talking to you.
What are you doing?
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
Why? You want my number or something?
Yeah, we can take it outside.
Oh, you want my number?
No, we can take us outside.
What you mean?
Better leave her be.
What you?
This is how stupid women are nowadays. Let's take this outside. Really? Do you know what those kind of words mean when men say that to each other? Someone's about to go to the hospital.
You mean take it outside? Where's your pants?
Where's yours? Clearly not here. Where's your dad?
What do you mean? I don't have one.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. I know that. You better leave her be.
What the fuck you mean? You know that?
Hey, y'all are dead.
No wonder why boys don't approach girls anymore. Jeez, in my generation, we were
Holy
nice.
shit.
I'm saying, right?
No, I'm saying you're right. I'm defending them.
I'm saying. She said I right.
Oh, she's defending them?
Yeah.
The idiot that thinks that she's fucking in the right. The lady is just like, you're dumb as fuck.
I was approaching. I was talking to her.
This is the fourth.
It's okay. Relax. He's not bothering nobody. He's kidding us. Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. It's okay. Don't even
It's all right, man. Thank you.
She's gonna come over to you and can't get.
My lady, I'm proud of her for defending this young man, for doing a very basic thing, and for this man to have the courage to even go up to a woman. Sad, but shout outs to the lady.
Save a home.
I know, right? It's so crazy.
The girls wouldn't want to get slapped.
Now, this employee lady here, she's legendary for that. And
Oh,
even
yeah.
she can realize that this is why men don't approach.
We need to protect this lady.
women no more. Why is the young feminist friend getting so offended? Like, the man can't approach the woman and just ask her name or whatever? And shout out to this young man for having the courage to step to a group of women and holding his ground.
Okay, that's enough. No, that's enough. You need to leave.
And that's why guys are not approaching girls anymore, and you guys wonder why. You know what's sad too is that later in the video there was an employee that was working there that was saying, see, this is why boys do not approach girls anymore. Guy was just trying to talk to her and ask for a number. He's very straight and to the point, you know?
Didn't really fluff it up too much. Didn't really shoot that much game. Just said, hi, how you doing? Can I get your number? Basic.
And yet you got this girl in the pink shirt trying to interfere. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just talking to her. He wasn't assaulting her. He wasn't harassing her in any kind
She's like an NBA ref, man. Ready to fucking ruin the game.
of way, and yet it's a problem. This is exactly what we were talking about when guys say they just simply cannot approach a woman anymore. Or a girl, or a guy, or boys cannot approach girls anymore. Because this is what you guys are doing. You guys are sitting there acting a damn fool. When what this man was doing was just completely harmless. Like, girl, go be miserable somewhere else.
Right?
Shoe fly shoe.
She's definitely upset that she didn't get approached.
I'm not going to talk to the orange because she's too much to deal with.
Trust me. Excuse me, miss.
Julie, he loves you in the car too, baby. If he doesn't understand everything.
Excuse me. You have a man.
I do.
You deserve to. What's your name?
My name is Rosie.
Put your number in my phone before you go.
You could put me on Instagram. Rosa. You're meant to do this.
I'm meant to meet you, baby.
Baby, don't be mad you didn't get picked. When women do that, they do that because they strictly didn't get chosen.
The most chopped one was being the loudest. Excuse me, miss. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Oh my God, you did not just come down the block.
Hey, Orange, speak when you're spoken to.
I'm sorry.
What's your name?
Julie.
Julian.
Your name's Julie?
You see?
Oh, my name is Julie.
We would have never figured that out.
Don't touch me.
How about you speak when you're spoken to?
If you touch me, I will defend myself. You will get knocked out.
Nobody's gonna touch you.
Keep it that way.
But how about you keep your mouth
Speak
shut?
when you're spoken to.
No, I'm good.
I'm proud. Proud of young men out there just humbling women.
You need to go away, and so does your friend. I actually don't care. You told me to speak when I'm spoken to.
Look.
I'm speaking to a woman that needs to speak when she's spoken to.
Are you okay? Is everything okay at home? Is
Yeah.
everything okay with you?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You gotta check your friend though.
No, I don't. I'm my own man. That has nothing to do with me.
See how they tried to affect me when I affected them? Chat, notice how they're still talking, trying to get my attention because I haven't looked over there yet.
Now, the linebacker of the crew, she was running serious interference. But my dude played good defense for the team and got everybody locked in with some numbers. So that was some good teamwork to get a few numbers.
Again, look at all these other ladies. The two other ladies were perfectly fine with having conversations with the men and giving out their numbers. They only had the one Torta that's just Pikachu freaking surprise face right there.
For the night.
Okay.
I like this clip. I like this clip a lot.
Good?
Nah, you got a whole man come to my crib, you want some toxic shit. Like, get your ass on, man. I don't got time for no trouble.
You for real?
My man.
Nah, I'm bullshitting, but like I'm for real.
It's like that.
Yeah, it's
Damn
like that.
right.
It ain't like that.
Okay, well, boy, bye.
You a dumb bitch, bro.
I have never seen an away crowd to a man give a standing ovation.
The last girl that I dated, I met at Barnes & Noble. I ain't have to spend no money. Just sit in the car, we talk. She got her own paper. I'm stable. Like, we do what we gonna do. We date 2 times, you know what I'm saying? I'm so respectful. You ever see me, like, I'm real respectful, especially when they come to women, because I'm not thirsty. Like, I've been handsome for a long time. Leaving the date, she look at me, and she say, go ahead and grab it. I know you want to. Now, if that would have been an ugly man, you think she would have told that man that he could have paid for the date? They could have had Roof Chris or whatever, Steak 48 or whatever y'all want to, wine, whatever. If she don't like him like that, she don't like him like that. That's just a meal. So we got to stop playing on the internet. I ain't telling you what I read in the book. I'm telling you what I actually live, because I used to be the fat.
I have also lived this, my guys. After the divorce, it's a bit of a glow up if you guys didn't know, right? Like, I wasn't on that about my health. Skin wasn't as good as it is now. Hair wasn't on point. I was a mess. right? Put myself together, worked hard, try to be a man of means. Yeah, women, if they like you, they'll say stupid shit like that. They'll let you do whatever. Like, not like whatever, but they are more receptive to all of your advances. It doesn't matter what kind of advances it is. You know, if it can take them to the bed or take them to the movies or, you know, just having a good time, even just coffee dates or something like that. Yeah, they're into you. If they're into you, they're more willing to do things with you or for you without much, I guess, pushback.
That boy. Now I'm the fit guy. Got to do a little bit less. It is what it is.
And I'm sure you guys all knew that the world is just as vain as we think they are. If you want better success with women or looking to meet more women, just transform your body and your appearances, and they will go.
Guys, I told you I was like 135 after the divorce. Now I'm 155. I'm not fat. I've gained 20 pounds, but I actually just filled in a lot better. My chest is a little bit bigger, and then my shoulders are a little bit wider. So, and a little bit more muscles. Do I have a six-pack? Fuck no. I do not have a six-pack, but I work hard on it.
Again, lose some weight, get fit, and transform your body and your appearance, and it will open your eyes to female nature.
Women always talking about the ick that you gave them. What about the ick you gave me? You think I don't see that bad leave out? You think I ain't feel that fucking James Bond bulletproof shapewear when I hugged you? What about that? What about that noise your car was making? What about that?
This is so true. The whole like shape thing that they wear, they act like we don't see that or feel that. Like we could tell you are not that size and you're holding it all in barely.
What about your tail light being out? That give me the ick.
It does.
What about your phone screen being cracked? What about when I come to your house and you got them
I do admit a lot of women do have cracked phone screens.
Some little white piss pads down for the dog because you can't train them. What about that water still in your trunk? That gave me. What about that little ass TV and that little ass bed you got? Why every time I go to a woman's house she got an iPad taped on the wall? What about that? And I know y'all finna say, oh, well, those are the things you supposed to change. Yeah, I'm gonna handle my business, but it gave me the ick. I was just cool enough to let it slide. What about that time you ordered white wine with a steak? But I ain't judge you. I let you be a human. It's cool though.
My brother's got some class.
It's cool.
I know that's right. I cannot stand a lazy dog owner. Like, I can understand why women leave water in their cars. If they got a younger son or some type of male in their life, they'll just leave it out there for the male to go get it. But it just goes...
Like, leave the water? I leave a bottle in my car all the time, just in case I get thirsty. Like, just an emergency thirstiness kind of thing.
To show that no one is perfect. If we can find an ick in a person, we would find it. None of us are perfect. But for the women love to brag about the fact that this man did something that irritated her. And it's like, girl,
I don't know if datingwright's talking, but I'm watching the video of the brother just doing this. I tell you guys, I used to own a gas station, right? I don't know the amount of time I see women doing this constantly, pounding on their heads because their head are itchy and hurts because they can't scratch it properly, so they just have to keep doing that. It just reminded me of that, so I couldn't stop laughing.
Girl, if you only knew the millions of things you do to him that irritates him, he just don't say nothing about it.
Yeah, we just don't really care.
Since they want to continue to get online and talk about icks, men are going to start getting online talking about our icks we have with women, and they won't like that.
Hell no.
I kid you not, y'all. Working at my job, I probably never trust a female again. Cause the shit that I hear, it just is amazing. I listen to, I ain't gonna lie, I was eavesdropping, but they were loud as fuck. And I heard this young lady tell this other girl, she say, yeah, my baby daddy mad at me. And she said, why? She was like, well, because I had got a Snapchat text message while we was doing the do, and then the same person that snapped me FaceTime me. But I told him that I wasn't really fucking with him, so I don't know why he mad. So I was like, huh? How, if he Snapchatted you and you ain't answer, then the nigga FaceTimed you, how you get your number? Okay, all right, that's cool. So then the conversation continued, and she said, well, yeah, the girl told her, well, you should just leave him. And she was like, yeah, he was talking about co-parenting and all of that. And she was like, oh, just for that little stuff? And she was like, yeah, like he tripping. So she carried the conversation on, and baby had said in so many words, she was like, yeah, I slept with the other dude, but Aaron, I don't have an attachment, I'm still with him, so it really doesn't matter. And it dawned on me when I don't know, so don't nobody cuss me out for this. When y'all women get together by yourself, this is just me, I feel like the darkest secrets that you have come right out with your homegirls.
It is crazy the amount that they talk to him about the girl. I have some deep, dark shit. I have not told a soul about the deepest, darkest shit that I have inside me, right? Not a soul. I can't believe these women tell each other all of these dark secrets all the time. It's mind-blowing.
And they know every nasty, dirty, filthy, stinking thing that you've done, regardless of if you got a husband, boyfriend, or whatever. How the fuck do y'all come around your homegirl mans and y'all sit and chill knowing that she had just got a dick slap across her face the other night by another man? And you smoking a blunt with them and her baby daddy and her husband, bro. I never trust y'all motherfuckers, bro. Fuck that.
Oh, no doubt about it. First time any man hear women with their locker room talk, it'll change your outlook in your life. Especially.
And again, women's locker room talk is much, much more gritty and worse than men's locker room talk, but can't grab them by the pussy.
Me being raised by an older sister and having her friends come around and hearing the way they would speak about men and what was going on, I was like, okay. I think I was like 14, 15 years old when I heard that. And let's just say I had to graduate and grow up fast when it came to women.
Being a side dude showed me the capabilities of a woman. And that's when I stopped underestimating women. Being a side dude, I seen the behind the scenes, you know, like how it actually comes together and how she runs her relationship, how her dude believes her, how he would never think his woman would be out cheating. So it traumatized me. And at that point, I felt like women wasn't shit. At that time, I was dealing with a diverse set of women. So I was able to see how all of their friends were in on it and would conspire against her man.
Yep.
Then I seen the next step, how her family would help her cheat on her man. And these are good men. These are good men.
Of course they're good men. That's why they're getting cheated on.
Take my word for it. This is what the women would tell me. And I would ask them, why? Why are you cheating? I found myself worried about his feelings after a while because I was traumatized. To see how well thought out.
Women are much better at us with this particular game, I admit. Like, men can cheat, but women are diabolical when it comes to this.
The cheating queens were. It was a point where me and this man shared this woman maybe 50% of the time, and he never knew. He's at holiday parties, I'm at holiday parties. He's at birthdays, I'm at birthdays.
Damn.
And of course, she knew how to stagger him, you know? But it was just like to see how her family played along with it, to see her friends.
That is diabolical for her to be bringing multiple different men to family functions, and this family just kind of keeps a mouth shut, hush hush.
Go along with it. It just made me ask, like, why? Why are you cheating on him? And I don't dirty Mac at all. I really just genuinely wanted to know, why was she cheating on him? And it just boiled down to sex. He was a great man. If you let her tell it, he was a great man. And the majority of these women that I was dealing with said it was sex on why they were cheating on their man.
Yeah, they turn into men. This is exactly the problem of promiscuous women.
It was sex. That's why I feel like women contradict a lot of shit they say, especially when it comes to sex. On one hand, you would say, sex ain't shit. I don't care. I don't really care for sex. I don't come from sex. Being penetrated does nothing for me. And then on the other end of it, all of the shit women do just for sex. So I'm confused. How important is sex in a relationship?
Obviously, it's very important to some women because they will cheat on their boyfriend or husband just to feel some passion or just have a better orgasm. And we're not shocked to hear that. And that's one thing about me. I can never be a side dude, even in high school or college.
I think I might have been one on an accident because I didn't know. I might have been one. I wasn't sure. Like the way she moved about was a little weird, but I try not to be, like I don't want to be that man. I can understand his traumatic feelings. I can see where being on that end, you get to see the worst disgusting behaviors of that sex, right? Doing all those things. I can see it, but I don't know. I've never experienced it myself though.
If I knew a woman was dating one of my friends or one of my buddies, I just couldn't look at her the same way. It was like, you deal with my man.
Guys, there's some of my boys' girls I dislike. Because I dislike them so much, I just don't even hang out with my boy anymore. Because I kind of know how she's moving about. My boy does not. And I tell my boy, he doesn't want to listen. I don't know what else to do other than kind of cut him off a little bit and kind of let him flail on his own. Because what can I really tell him? He's not going to listen.
And I don't want to touch nothing he touched. I always had that kind of attitude. But we got some guys out there who they don't mind being side dudes. They don't mind having companionship with a woman who's married or, and I think it's a disgusting thing to do.
Agreed.
Because you're that pressed for another man's sloppy seconds. Well, I guess you are. And I also don't like.
That's why I always say, like, if you didn't know, I can somewhat give you a pass because you didn't know. And then if you stopped. Right, but if you knew and then you just kept going about it, come on, man.
Being around men who deal with other men's women, you're also just putting a target on your back if
Correct.
That man ever finds out. But that's all I got in this video.
The putting a target on your back is actually a big deal, right? Not every man is in control of their emotions. You know how many men go crazy after catching these things or seeing these things and just start pew-pewing away? Yeah, stop it. Protect yourselves. Get some help. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.